Starbucks rewards members drive 59% of all US sales. Chipotle loyalty members spend 67% more. And here's the part nobody talks about. Your restaurant can copy the exact system behind those numbers for under $100 a month. I'm going to give you a specific 90-day plan to do it. Most restaurants don't have a traffic problem. They have a return problem. Sales drop, the owner buys ads, new people show up. A week later, the room's quiet again because those first visits never turned into second visits. Stable restaurants don't grow by replacing the same lost customer every week. They grow by getting visit too fast, then measuring the numbers that show whether that habit is starting. The data that changes the goal. Many restaurant owners still judge marketing by how many first-time guests show up. More reach, more clicks, more redemptions on an ad, more first orders. That sounds reasonable, but first visits don't steady sales. If the guests never come back, the business keeps paying acquisition costs over and over, and growth turns into a treadmill. The big brands built systems around known guests returning. KFC's rewards relaunch lifted weekly transactions by 22%. The pattern's hard to miss. The money's not coming mainly from strangers. It comes from guests who already know the brand and keep coming back. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's great for billion-dollar chains, but stay with me because the next data point is specifically about local restaurants. Square found that 86% of consumers said they would join a loyalty program, yet only 36% actively participate in one. That gap is where your money's hiding. Demand's there, but execution's weak. Most restaurants make loyalty too vague, too forgettable, and too hard to use. Guests will come back if you give them a reason this week, not someday. Now, here's where it gets interesting for your restaurant specifically. Intuit's loyalty research says most brands don't need fandom, they need habit. For restaurants, that means you don't need customers to post about you like a sports team. You need customers to think, I'll go back there this week. So, for local restaurants like yours, the lesson isn't copy Starbucks necessarily. The first visit starts the process, but the second visit starts the habit. Once somebody comes back quickly, the relationship gets cheaper to grow and easier to measure. A seafood restaurant owner I came across had a classic problem. Packed weekends, dead weekdays. Sound familiar? Instead of running ads, they launched one simple play. Messages with visit-based rewards and weekly specials timed to their slow days. Over 8 months, that one system generated over $14,000 in extra revenue. Some months spiked to $2,500 just from repeat visits. No new customers required. So how do you know if this is working for your restaurant? Keep the dashboard small. Metric 1, second visit rate. Did they come back at all? Metric 2, 90-day repeat count. How many times in the first 3 months? Metric 3, 90-day average order value. Are repeat customers spending more? Metric 4, offer redemption rate. Is your offer creating revenue or just attention? Those 4 numbers tell you if a new guest came back, whether it happened soon enough to matter, whether repeat guests spend more, and whether your offer produced revenue instead of just attention. Reach, clicks, and follower account can look busy. Those 4 numbers tell you if the business is getting stronger. Once second visit rate becomes the first score we watch, you might ask, what can you do this week to raise it? The second visit offer plan for the next 90 days. Don't start by building some huge loyalty system with 10 rewards, 3 tiers, and a complicated app. Start with one job only. Get visit 2. If chasing endless first visits is the trap, the fix is one offer built for the guest who just finished visit 1. If you're watching this and thinking, I need to set this up today, I've got a free setup guide. I'll drop the link at the end. But first, let me show you the exact message template that actually gets redemption. That offer needs 4 things. Easy to explain, worth using soon, tied to an item with healthy margin, and framed like a perk instead of random discount. A message like, come back in the next 7 days for a complimentary side dessert works better than a vague promise about future savings because people can understand it fast and use it without doing math. Even a strong offer falls flat if the setup adds friction, if staff forget to mention it, if the guest has to download something, if redemption takes 5 steps, response drops. Keep the build simple. Collect phone or email at every transaction. Send the offer right after visit 1 while the experience is fresh. Put a short deadline on it so it creates action this week, not someday. Make redemption simple, showing the text, giving the phone number, or tapping a link. A good message follows one clean pattern. Specific trigger, value, deadline, simple call to action. Thanks for your first visit. You've got a complimentary garlic knot on your next order if you come back by Thursday. We can't wait to see you. This works because the first visit is when attention is highest. If you wait 3 weeks, you're trying to restart memory. If you follow up right away, however, you're extending momentum. Some restaurant owners worry that giving a free side away cuts margins. Let's do the math. That garlic knot cost you what, $1.50? A new customer click on Instagram costs you $8 to $12. And that click may never show up. The free side goes to someone who already walked in, already liked the food, and is now 3 times more likely to become a regular. That's not a discount. That's your cheapest marketing channel. Square reported that a restaurant generated more than $40,000 in attributable sales in 1 quarter from repeat diners. And those repeat diners spend 30% more on average than non-loyalty customers. A restaurant owner from Reddit shows the same pattern. A weekly message to around 200 contacts brought in 38 people on a Tuesday. That helped turn that day into the 3rd busiest day over time. That's direct follow-up changing demand. If you launch one second visit offer this week, track those same 4 numbers for 90 days. Visit rate, repeat count, average order value, redemption rate. You don't need a giant program at first. You need one clean offer and 90 days of tracking. If you want a resource to help you quickly set up a loyalty campaign to start seeing some momentum in your restaurant, grab your free guide, 5 loyalty strategies to generate cash flow fast. The link is in the description. Now, getting visit 2 is only half the battle. Many restaurants still lose money on loyalty because guests sign up and never actually use it. In the next video, you'll discover the simple structure that gets more guests to join, redeem, and come back again. You can watch that in this video right over here.